Hey everyone, this is Caroline. Thanks for joining me today. I am doing a live clearing session on Wednesdays. So if you are on YouTube or Facebook, you are joining this live clearing session. For those who are new, this is we've been taking different topics in the beginning. We had a topic of anxiety, depressions, things like that. But as of now, or as of the last couple of times, we've been just taking whatever topic that comes up. And so we have a volunteer. Here we go. Hey, Caroline. Two Carolines today.
Yes.
And so I wanted to do a live session with the person and just see whatever topic comes up and just trust that others who are on this broadcast are also benefiting from what we're going to talk about today. So, Caroline, tell us very briefly what you've been struggling with, what you want to work on, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. So I think I thought about it. I think I have a problem since I was young because my dad didn't trust in me. And I think I lost my self-confidence and self-esteem at the age of 8. I was good at school and I had to skip a class because I was boring in my class. And he accepted to skip a class. But he said to the teacher that I wouldn't be a genius, never be a genius. And I still have this in mind. And since this moment, I think I lost my confidence. I've never been a good student anymore. And my big struggle today is that I worked for a life company insurance for 15 years. And I had in 2008 a very big argument with my new superior. And he threatened me to move me. So my biggest fear is to be to the lack of money. And I felt killed. So I did a breast cancer at this moment. 15 days further, I did a control and I had the breast cancer. I left this company a few months later, and I did a new job in coaching, life coaching. But whatever I try to make myself know and to meet companies to work with, it failed. It fails. So I don't know what my path is. I have to my path, and whatever I do fails. So that's a problem. Maybe.
Okay. Do you still have the breast cancer?
No, I did it in 2008 and the recidive in 2015. They put away everything. So okay, thanks.
So you're cleared.
Yeah,
but fantastic.
It's clear.
Amazing. Today. So yes. That is a huge accomplishment. And so we're going to start by pointing out to the accomplishment, to the things that are not a failure. Okay?
Yes.
So you told us about the pattern of you feeling like a failure from your dad and others as well. But so that is your belief system. But I'm pointing out to the things that actually show to the contrary, that your life is not a failure, but you are choosing to still focus on that part of your life.
Yeah.
Okay. And focusing on that aspect that didn't work to come to the conclusion that no matter what I do, I fail. But you did not fail at the hardest thing in the world, which is to overcome cancer.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
So you see where you guys who are listening, you see that you're going to create what you believe. a part of you, thank goodness, wasn't totally convinced. So that's how you, but moving forward, you have to continue with this aligning your conscious and subconscious beliefs with what you want to create. Okay? So I feel it's more connected with your career and therefore money, because this is how you basically equate your self-worth. Our society today is how successful you are, is how much money you make, what kind of job you have. So that is still ingrained within you. And most people, by the way, you're not the only one. And so because of that, you are still basing your success and your self-worth on creating the job and the money, etc.
Yeah, that's right.
But see, there's a dichotomy here and inconsistency, because if you can succeed at one thing in your life, then you can succeed at the other. You see what I mean? So that's where we need to work on what we need to work on. Why are you still choosing this pattern, especially as it relates to career? And I see it's related to your brother and your father. I feel it's the sense that a woman is a lesser kind. And I don't know if you grew up in that environment, but at least society, I'm sure at the time, had that very strongly. I don't know if you relate to that, but to me, I sense a sense of identity as a woman versus a brother who's male, obviously, and your father who's male, obviously. And so to me, that is also a deeper root cause. Me as a woman in this society, how do I create my self-worth? And the problem that you've created with yourself is the breast cancer. So breast cannot be more feminine than that.
I know.
You see, self-destructing the symbolism, if you will, of being a female, being a woman. Could have been something else. So everything is symbolic, and so I feel like this is related to that. And so I'd like to work on, and so the bigger story, the bigger path is, how does being a woman in this incarnation succeed in this male-dominated society? I feel that is where you're stuck. So for those who are listening who are women, whether you believe it now or you have it in your subconscious or in the collective consciousness, it should relate to you. And the men who don't relate to this particular issue, obviously, in that way, but in a way, you are still part of this overall belief system that's on Earth. I know you may not feel that or believe that, but the men also can relate to this in terms of their identity and how they are always put on that judgment scale, if you will. Like, women are looking at men saying, you're always ahead, you get paid more. So you are also being judged. You're also being attacked in a way. So again, maybe not in your daily life, you may not relate to it, but as a collective male identity, I'm sure a part of you could also relate to that.
Yeah.
So tu comprends? I'm sorry, I switched because she's French. So do you relate to what I'm saying?
Yes, yeah, totally, totally.
And the same thing, I see you looking at your mother and feeling the same thing. Like, we the women, it will never work, And so let's go ahead and clear that from your subconscious, from the collective consciousness, and see if we can balance, this gender issue. It doesn't matter whether you're male or female, it's about creating those opportunities and creating your purpose on earth.
Yeah.
All right?
I'm looking for that. Yeah.
Ready? Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. And for those, again, who don't relate still after what I've said, just allow this session to help you on some level. You will feel other things that are common denominators with this story that will help you as well. All right? Sit up straight with your feet flat on the floor and close your eyes. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And again, deep breath in through the nose. As you exhale through the mouth, quiet your thoughts, quiet your mind. Bring your focus to your heart center. And again, breathe in through the nose, deep breath. Exhale through the mouth. Focusing on your heart, on this moment in time. Say, I ask and intend to create a sacred space. I ask to let go of all the distracting thoughts, distracting energy, distracting information. My intent today and now is to release once and for all the deep-rooted cause of my current block regarding who I really am in this physical body and how I can succeed in this material life on this earthly journey based on my true divine essence. Breathe in through the nose. As you exhale through the mouth, again, expand 360 degrees. Put yourself in a bubble of light. Imagine that this is a sphere of light, your sacred space. Nothing can come in. And just follow me whether you connect to what I'm saying or not. Focus on your feet and say quietly in your mind, I ask and intend to release my feeling and belief that I came in this lifetime in the wrong body with the wrong parents. I ask to let go of this belief from every cell in my feet, my legs, my arms, my throat, my chest, my brain. Breathe in through the nose. As you exhale through the mouth, imagine that you are purging particles of energy. They're coming out of your body. Focus on your spine and your skull. Say, I ask and intend to release my feeling and belief that I am uncomfortable in this human body, this structure, this material structure is uncomfortable, unstable, and I did not choose it on purpose. I ask to let go of this belief from every cell in my spine, my skull, again, my spine, my hands, my elbows, my conscious, subconscious, and cellular memory. Breathe in. As you exhale, again, imagine that you are purging all this information from your spine, from your skull. Focus on the right lung and say, I ask and intend to release my feeling and belief that my father hated me because I was a girl. He wanted more of a boy. I ask to release the belief that he didn't love me. He didn't know how to love me. He wasn't available to me, that I'd never had a father figure as a support in my life. I am letting go of this belief and frequency of being a lesser kind in my father's eyes from every cell in my right lung, esophagus, throat, stomach, my conscious, subconscious, and cellular memory. Breathe in. As you exhale, again, visualize all kinds of particles leaving your body, leaving your lungs, still your trachea, your throat. Focus on your stomach. Say, I ask and intend to release my feeling and belief that I don't know who I am anymore. Because of my childhood, that I've lost my sense of identity, what I have come to do here on earth. I ask to let go of this feeling and belief from every cell in my stomach, my lungs, again, lungs, throat, digestive tract, my conscious, subconscious, and cellular memory. Breathe in. As you exhale, let go and relax. I want you to visualize the being that we call Christ, not the biblical person, but the energy, the intelligent being that holds the most powerful creative powers in physical form. So focus on that type of being. If you relate to the word Christ, say that, otherwise the Christed being. And begin to bring that energy through, resonate with this energy, meaning begin to vibrate at the same frequency. Begin to merge with this consciousness, slowly, slowly, either through the front or through the back, whatever comes spontaneously. As if you are merging the two consciousness together, you are becoming one with that being that is the original, purest form of intelligent life that can create anything, that bypasses all human concepts of what an intelligent being is. It's a pure, pure configuration of intelligence. And as you begin to merge, your cells are reconfiguring. They're absorbing this frequency and reconfiguring spontaneously. Reconfiguring and activating as if they were being stimulated, and reconfiguring with a new geometry, a new design, a new pattern. You don't have to know what the pattern is. Just focus on the cells absorbing the frequency of this Christed intelligent being and becoming it. Every cell in your body, visualize every single cell, reconfiguring, reconfiguring, reconfiguring. This is the highest, purest, most perfected configuration, DNA pattern of an intelligent being. Hold that for a moment. Keep breathing in through the nose. As you exhale through the mouth, your cells become more and more this new configuration. You become it. As you continue to allow this reconfiguration, this reprogramming, say quietly in your mind, focusing on the heart. I want to be who I really am in this body. I want to express my highest, purest, most perfected form of intelligence in this physical form. I want to use and be this perfected pattern in all that I think, say, and do. This is who I really am. as of today, as of now, I will create a most perfected, highly successful, creative, most aligned form of energy on my new path in this earthly journey. And so it is. Breathe in through the nose as you exhale through the mouth. Relax. Continue to say these words. This is who I am. This is how I'm going to create the new me. These are my new creative powers. This is my new configuration. Just keep saying, emitting that frequency. This is my new configuration. This is my new pattern. This is who I really am. Keep saying that. Breathe in through the nose as you exhale through the mouth. Take your time. And slowly, whenever you're ready, open your eyes. Take your time. For those who did the session as well, first of all, tell me how you're feeling right now versus how you were.
So good.
So good.
Yeah.
But describe what is good. Like, does it feel stronger, or like what is good?
I feel reinforced. Plenty of strength.
Yeah, empowered. But you know, the configuration is still working. So there's a lot of movement still going on. There's a lot of reprogramming that we did. So after we hang up here, just make sure you stay in this energy, like give it momentum.
Yeah.
Give it time to become so strong that it wants to stay. Make sense?
Yes.
And so all your cells are starting to, remember, oh, this is a new me. Oh, this is it. So because of this, every day, I want you to do this meditation nonstop for at least, I want to say 45 days for you, just because this was a longer pattern. But after 15 days, you're going to be able to maintain it much faster. But I still want you to keep it. So start your day. It takes 5 minutes. How long did it take? Do the connecting to source. And at the very end, just bring that energy and keep saying this intention. Feel that configuration. Feel the cells. Reprogramming. And keep saying it. All right?
Okay, perfect.
Beautiful. You look amazing. I feel like this is a new chapter, and try to not worry about what happened until now. Doesn't matter.
Okay. I feel very joyful inside.
Yeah, I could tell. And so if you catch yourself thinking of, oh, blah, 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 just say, I don't care.
Okay.
What difference does it make? This is the new me. This is what I want to do. Moving forward, this is who I am. That's what I'm going to create. Okay?
Yes.
Very good. Do you have any questions?
No, I'm so happy to have done this exercise. Very, very happy.
Beautiful. Okay, great. Okay, let's see. I don't know if anybody Yes, both Carolines. I didn't put my full name here, but you guys know me, so I wonder what it would look like if I uh, just put side by side visually. That's more interesting, to balance this. So, all right. So I have some question. When is the best time to meditate, please? It's up to you, but I recommend that you do the connecting to source meditation first thing in the morning. So Caroline, merci. She's French. Same. So you know what to do, okay?
Yes, I
Right?
know. Yeah, I
Fantastic.
do.
Okay, so stay in touch and do your homework, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you very
And
much.
you helped
Thank
so
you very
many
much.
people. So many people.
Thank
Fantastic. Okay, guys. Oh, here's another Caroline. So I like to do the connecting to source, not just any meditation. Again, not all meditations are the same. Go to my website, go to the YouTube channel. It's free of charge. It's only 7 minutes, but it has all the components to get you to this space, to this place of alignment. In those 7 minutes, you raise your vibration, you align your mind channels, it keeps you focused, brings you clarity, flushes out the lower vibration. In those 7 minutes, start it in the beginning of the day before you start your day. So that way, whatever happens during the day, you're attracting your match. And I would do it again before you go to sleep. And at that time, it's to flush out whatever you may have picked up. Okay? Anybody else? Fantastic. Okay. So a lot of, buzzing, exactly. We did a lot of reprogramming. So even though you may feel lighter, but you probably, technically that's what I'm seeing. You're actually, you have reprogrammed your whole body. So if you feel buzzing or anything like that, in fact, this is going to continue over the next 3-4 days because it's a lot of reprogramming. It's a sense of identity, a sense of how you create, and bringing back that original perfected form of intelligent life in a physical form. So there's a lot of reprogramming. Doesn't matter if you're male, female. I recommend that you do this because it affects how you will be creating your reality moving forward, especially in terms of career. But to me, career is creative expression. It's not like a job, to make money. It's a career meaning your creative expression. Okay? Awesome. So if you have not done so yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all the Facebook pages, of course. We're doing all this free of charge, so it doesn't cost too much. Doesn't cost you anything. Invite your friends to do all these meditations with you. Like I said, you'll find all kinds of these types of sessions also on my website. And like I said, this is just a little glimpse of what a session is. For those who want to investigate, the Omnium method is very, very profound, very complex, and quite sophisticated. And so you will find that information on the website carolinecory.com. And of course, the latest, which I have to always mention, superhumanfilm.com for the latest movie. So subscribe, come back, tell your friends. Let's have fun. Let's keep working on ourselves, keep empowering ourselves and empowering others. And thanks for joining me. And I hope to see you next time. Have a fantastic day.